A grandfather from Walsall is calling for a change to dangerous dog legislation after his granddaughter was, he says, almost killed by a neighbour's dog.
At a subsequent trial, a police officer described the animal as the most dangerous he had ever seen. But it was the owner's father who was prosecuted because he was in charge of the dog at the time. A warning that Callum Watkinson's report contains pictures of the victim's injuries.
Amy Hyruck needed 20 stitches in the back of her head after she was attacked by a neighbour's Japanese Akita in her grandparents' driveway. But her grandfather said it would have been worse but for the heroic actions of her father, Simon.
He jumped on the dog and there was a violent struggle during which he was bitten on both hands. He was knocked over, he was bitten on the leg very, very badly, and he was savaged.
Most of Simon's injuries are too graphic to broadcast. He needed a week in hospital and 2 operations to recover. Witnesses have described how the dog stalked Amy from its home across the street before pouncing on her.
Most dogs, when they do attack, they grip, and these sort of attack dogs do just that, and they then try to savage the actual victim, obviously break the neck. I was absolutely frightened to my core, actually. I mean, one's had nightmares after, because you think about what could have happened.
Neighbour Nirmal Singh was charged and eventually found guilty of allowing a dog to cause an injury. The animal actually belonged to his son, Amrit Pal, who escaped prosecution because he was out at the time.
Unfortunately, we're seeing too many of these type of attacks taking place where someone can walk away afterwards and play past the parcel with responsibility for their action of their animal, which I think is totally wrong.
Peter is campaigning for a change in the law to hold owners more accountable wherever they may be at the time of an attack. As for Amy, her physical scars have healed and she says she has the family retriever to thank for helping her conquer her fear of dogs.
Because I've been around Lucy lots of times, she's like very playful, and the only thing she'll do is just lick you to death.
But she admits seeing an Akita might still make her a little anxious.
I would be a little bit scared, but I would be alright if my dad was there.